Hello, and welcome to the Real Agents of Change, where we celebrate and acknowledge those agents of change in the world who are taking a stand for those that they support. And Michael Jones is one of the first handfuls of agents of change that started on this journey with us as we are teaching and informing about charitable real estate. And wanted to introduce Michael and have him share with you, what is it, Michael? What is it for you that makes you a real agent of change?
Well, thank you for the invite, Cami. I think what you have put together is just really brilliant. I see you're out to change the world, and I wanted to be part of that. I saw it as a real opportunity to merge my knowledge of real estate investing, which I really love, the whole real estate industry and the many facets of it, with being able to serve, because that's really what I believe we're here to do. And being able to merge real estate and helping nonprofits, I just saw as an incredible opportunity to make a difference in the world.
You and I are cut from the same cloth with that. I have a lot of history with real estate and with nonprofit, and you were actually introduced to me by a mutual friend who has a nonprofit herself. Would you like to speak about that?
Yeah, I would. One of my passions is really protecting children and empowering them to believe in their potential. And one of the most gut-wrenching things that I see as a parent is families dealing with a suicidal teen. And fortunately, I have a good friend who started the Teen Suicide Prevention Society here in Sarasota. And they're actually growing incredibly. They're going to be international soon. They train teens to recognize their value, make a difference in the world. And what's really cool is that they're launching an initiative to train others to have conversations to save lives.
I love that. I love that our platform and how we are teaching about this charitable real estate thing. I mean, the average donation from a charitable real estate donation is $550,000. That goes a lot further than the typical bake sale. So what do you think that nonprofit in Jackie Sims, what do you think they could do with $550,000?
Jackie's amazing. She's got big ideas. And, just the fact that they're already talking to organizations internationally from, one little town here in Florida is really to be commended. There's so much to be done. There's, everywhere we look, there are problems, and there's so many great organizations out there that are up to big things, that have great ideas. Obviously we can't sit around and wait for the government to do things for us. It was shocking to me how few nonprofits accept charitable real estate. And what I came to learn was that, they've had either bad experiences or they heard about experiences where they're, number one, it sucks up their time, or there's a lot of liability involved to the nonprofit. And through the collaborations of your organization, I got to meet some incredible nonprofit groups that have solved that problem completely. And so they basically take the charitable contribution of real estate, they put it in their nonprofit, and it's of course directed by the donor where it ends up. And they handle everything on the real estate side. They take all the risks out of the equation. They know how to evaluate property, how to manage property, how to rehab property, and how to get it sold. And the check goes to the nonprofit. At the end of the day, it's simple, it's clear cut, and there's, it's just a matter of getting the word out there. So that's what I love about your organization. You're up to big things. You're spreading the word. Realtors are amazing because they're going to be able to get paid for doing the great jobs that they do. And we all work together as a team. And so really, any nonprofit that's out there can now accept, with our help, donations of real estate. So I'm really, really jazzed about that.
I am too, and I'm jazzed that I attract people, or we in our organization are attracting people of such high caliber as yourself. You've had years of experience with wholesaling and commercial and residential, all the different things that you and I have talked about. So it's just a blessing to have people with your mindset, your knowledge on the team with us. Talk to me a little bit about all the different nonprofits that you're wanting to help. I know that there's at least a half a dozen that you personally would like to see.
Well, I've been so excited. We've been reaching out to a lot of them. The Jewish Federation here in Sarasota, the Parkinson's Foundation, the Florida Cancer Specialists Foundation, and the community foundations are really important because they oversee, hundreds of nonprofits right here in the community. So, there's so many, as I said, so many nonprofits doing great work, but those are some of the few. We've also reached out to the people that are helping our furry friends, like the Humane Society of Sarasota County. There's veterans organizations, there's all kinds of environmental organizations. I mean, there's so much work to be done, and we just want to help them further their mission.
We absolutely do. And we know that this video is going to be seen by thousands, tens of thousands of people. And what we want you to know is we don't want your money. For a change, we're not asking for a raffle item or for you to buy tickets or for you to go to GoFundMe. What we would like for you to do is simply share this video with the nonprofits that you know and love, because there's really nothing for them to do other than maybe let their current donors know we benefit. Not even we accept real estate. No, you benefit from the charitable gifts of real estate because of this system that we've put in place. So if you're seeing this video, not only in Sarasota, anywhere, you can reach out to us and let us know that you're interested. And we get that this is a new concept and that, people have misinformation about it. Oh, it's too complicated. There's too much paperwork. There's too much risk. Yeah, that's true, but not for you. Our nonprofit does that. Our nonprofit takes on all that risk and liability and paperwork. You are so far removed, you don't even need to know the address.
We talk to these organizations that are like, we did not know this existed. I've talked to attorneys that didn't know this existed. I mean, it's such a win-win for everybody. And I really look forward to speaking with attorneys and CPAs and financial advisors that are helping their clients that are looking for tax deductions for year end. So give us a call. We can make this happen easily.
So Michael, coming to the end of our interview, I always like to ask a question that kind of throws you off, but that's okay. That's how we get the real Michael. So tell us something about you that has nothing to do with where you're from or what you do.
Well, I've run a number of different businesses. I've always been, my first priority has always been to family, and the older I get, the more I have been able to take a step back and look at how important it is to serve others. And so that's really, if you put that first, that's, how everything ends up working out for everybody. So that's really where my focus has been, is trying to do things that I love to do now, as opposed to things that I needed to do to get through the day. And so now I'm focused on amazing things. I have fun doing this, and I love seeing people light up when they see what a difference we can do to help them with their missions.
And I can't wait for them to light up when you walk into the office with a check for $30,000, $82,000, $500,000 for these nonprofits. So, it's such an honor that the universe showed me this thing that I had never heard of. And it showed it to me after years of lots of real estate experience and being in the trenches and making phone calls and knocking on doors and taking listings and negotiating contracts and my commission and all that. And then also working with the nonprofits and seeing how much they struggle and how hard it is to fundraise. With all of that being said, that's why we are here today, because this attracts people like you, people who know that making money is important and that making a difference is important. When you can bring those together, like you said, it's win-win-win. The nonprofits cannot get funded unless the realtor got paid a full commission to sell the property, and the real estate agent can't get a full commission unless all the proceeds go to the nonprofits. It's just wonderful. Is there any last thing that you'd like to share with our viewers?
Well, I mean, I do a lot of the spiritual mindset work now that I have time to focus on that. And, I've been able to attract people like you into my life. And so, you've got a vision and our vibrations are aligned with that. So things come together for a reason. And I thank you.
Well, and I thank you. And for those of you watching, if you feel like you vibe and are in alignment with us, if you think you're a real agent of change, whether you're a real estate agent, a nonprofit, a visionary community leader, or any of the people or businesses that serve and support all of those I just mentioned, reach out to us. Let us know. You just want to learn more. When you reach out to the real agents of change, we are here to support. We have vetted resources like Michael who can help you on the street. We have the real estate agents, and we have the third party 501c3 that takes all the risk out of this for any other nonprofit. And it is our honor to share these resources with you, because I personally have a goal of having $1 billion of real estate donated to nonprofits worldwide by 2025. And I can't do it alone. I need people like Michael Jones, and I need people like you who are ready to walk your walk, talk your talk, and show up for those you're here to serve. So thank you for being with us on the show, Michael, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Thank you, Cammie.